Welcome back into another episode of NA Now. I'm Brandon Hofstra, joined here with Fairbanks Ice Dogs head coach Ryan Theros. Ryan, first off, congratulations on the new opportunity. How excited are you to get things going up in Fairbanks?
Thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's kind of an understatement. I've been looking forward to this gig for quite a while, and one that I've kind of been looking forward to possibly getting the opportunity for some time now. So I'm just really excited to get up there and get started.
You've been a coach in the NA3HL, an assistant in the NA. Now, talk about how that experience has led you to this position, how ready you are for it.
Yeah, I mean, I think all of your experiences along your way, as far as coaching in general, help you just to kind of understand the management of team and personalities and things like that. And obviously, the experience in the NA3 was something that I really value, just as far as the stepping stone to where I'm going to now. There's going to be a lot of things that I'm going to look back on what I did then to help, succeed and have success at the next level in the NA. So
Definitely. First time in NAHL history, the Dogs were not a part of the playoffs last season. How important is it to you, your staff, ownership, everybody to get back into that postseason picture?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a goal on everybody's list at the beginning of the year is have a good regular season, promote your players as far as Division I commitments, which Fairbanks has always prided themselves on, and we look forward to doing that as well. And then ultimately at the end of this season, you want to make playoffs, and it's important for not only our organization but our fan base as well. We have one of the best fan bases out there in junior hockey in general, and they deserve to extend their season as far as them coming to our games and cheering us on, and that's what we're looking forward to do is kind of get back to what the previous teams have done for so many years, and just going to work our way towards it as a group, as a whole.
You guys had main camp a few weeks ago. What were some of the main takeaways you took away?
I thought it was a pretty good main camp. I've been helping out the Dogs for a long time when I wasn't in the league, since 2010, and I thought it was one of our better all around camps. I thought the talent level was really, really good. I thought we played really aggressive and competitive. Now we got to make sure that translates as a group as we head up to Fairbanks. But as a whole, I thought camp went really well.
Right. Who are some of the returners that are going to be crucial to your guys' success this season?
There's quite a few. Cole Altergott and Cole Burke are going to be a big part of it. With Kristoff coming off and back up there in net, he had a knee injury last year that he's coming back from, and I think that's going to be a big part. But to be honest, our group as a whole has already been really buying into the team first aspect. I think all of our returners are going to put forth something to our success from the start. And there's going to be a lot of guys that are going to, I think, surprise even us that have put in a lot of work this summer. I've kept in touch with all the returners throughout the entire summer, and they're all putting in the work on an individual basis. And now we just got to make sure that we put it together as a group once we hit the ground up there.
The NAHL showcase is right around the corner. You've been a part of many NA3HL showcases, but what are you expecting and how excited are you to be up in Minnesota?
Yeah, I mean, that's home state for me, so it's always nice to be back and see familiar faces as we go through the showcase. But for us and for myself especially, it's a business trip. That's first and foremost that the players need to understand, because it's a really good opportunity for our players that the NA allows us to do at the beginning of the season, to get in front of all the college coaches and scouts before they get started. So it's not only important on an individual basis, but it's a good way for us to see what we have as a group and as a team right from the start, when things, you haven't been on the ice all that much together at the beginning of the season. So it's kind of a good starting point to look back on as well as we get through the season. And ultimately, we want to get our guys noticed. That's the biggest part. We want to, this is a stepping stone in their process as a hockey player to ultimately, hopefully, make money in this game someday. And it's our job as a staff and as a group, as a team, to get these guys some scholarships. So really looking forward to pushing for that and pushing as a group. That's the number one thing.
We've talked to the other two coaches of the Alaska teams. The lower 48, we're not too familiar with that rivalry of those three teams up there. What can you talk about that to us?
Yeah, I mean it's one of those unique things within the league that it's a battle every night up there against
Hmm.
those three teams, let alone our division as well. The league as a whole, I think, does an unbelievable job as far as the matchups and how the divisions work. But the uniqueness of the three teams up in Alaska is pretty special, and it's a little bit of bragging rights that who owns Alaska, and
Hmm.
now with the three teams in there and solidified three teams, it's something that I'm looking forward to. And it's anybody's game at that point, and you got to show up every single day. There's not a night off that we can take off thinking that we can show up in any of those other two places and think we're going to have success. So it's
Definitely.
uh it's an exciting thing up there that they've done for years. Rob Prof has done an unbelievable job on making sure that it's a good rivalry, and the fan bases up there are unbelievable. Fairbanks fans are. It's an awesome place to play, and it's an awesome place to play in as the opposing team as well. So
We've heard the myth, the legend's never been up there, but the Big Dipper is one of the most exciting atmospheres in all of junior hockey. How much are you looking forward to just seeing that place packed to the gills?
I can't wait. I've known quite a few of the fans over the years that I've gotten to meet when they were in the Robbie Cup, and I was involved with the team as a scout. They're diehards, and
Hmm.
it's an exciting, explosive place, and it's something that these players will never forget, having that as their home rink and playing for the Ice Dogs, and something I can't wait to walk out on that bench for the first time for our first home game.
Yeah, we're excited as well. Ryan, thanks again for doing this with us, and we will see you in a few weeks in Minnesota.
Absolutely. Thank you guys. Appreciate everything you guys do.